Joe, what's it like chasing Joey Barton and Ravel Morrison around for an afternoon?
Not enjoyable actually. They're very good players, obviously, and that's why they're at the top of the league and paid the money they are. It's obviously good to test yourselves against players like obviously Barton and Morrison and players like that, but at the end of the day, it's still a loss for us, so it's disappointing.
You seem to start the game incredibly well, though.
Yeah, like you said, you see the fans behind the goal and making a lot of noise, and we wanted to get off to a good start, and I think we did. And I think we're unfortunate with the Luke's goal. I thought it definitely should have counted.
Your manager just mentioned that. Now, what did you actually see happen?
Just the keeper taking the goal kick, and James Hayter just stood in front of him, but didn't move his arms or anything like that. He just sort of stood there, and the keeper's obviously slipped. It's gone straight to Luke, and he scored, which should have been a perfectly legal goal, but the rest pulled it up, unfortunately.
And as the game went on, there was just flashes of brilliance, wasn't there? I mean, Ravel Morrison seemed to kind of just take the game by the scruff of the neck, really.
Yeah, you can see why he's been talked about by a lot of people. I thought he was very good today, and he's very good in the clips we watched before the game. But sometimes the quality, you can't always stop it like today. And he proved his worth, and unfortunate for us, he turned it on against us.
What happened to Ruben Palazuelos before the game? Because you had Luke Ayling in with you today. Do you know what happened to Ruben?
No, I think he was carrying a bit of an injury, and they tried it in the warm-up, and obviously it didn't feel too good. So Luke came in, but I thought Luke done really well. And like when he first came to Yeovil, he was a midfielder, so he wasn't sort of out of place in there, and I thought me and him played well together.
And you didn't look out of place in there either. With the players I've mentioned playing against you, it must be a real learning curve for you as well.
No, definitely, I'm learning every game. So it's nice to test myself against these players, especially midfielders. You've got a lot of the better players in the league in central midfield. So for me personally, it's enjoyable every game playing against them. But I just hope we do enough, obviously, to keep us up in the league.
Tight margins, isn't it? Because I think Tom Lawrence hit the post at 1-0.
Maybe that's the difference. Yeah, like obviously Morrison's went top corner, ours hit the post, but I thought Tom did brilliant again today, and great effort. Like I said, it just hit the post. So those things go against us, and maybe if that went in, it might have been a different story. But for us, that was unlucky.
What did the manager say to you all afterwards as a group?
Move on. We've got big games coming up, and maybe these games aren't the ones that will decide whether we'll be up or down. But learn from it. Take us on to the next game, and we need to get the points against the teams around us and take any bonus points against the bigger teams like QPR and Wigan. So just keep going.
Walking outside of the stadium before the game, seeing the Yeovil fans arrive in the sunshine, it was almost had a kind of cup final feel to it almost. Can you allow yourself to enjoy days like this when you're on the pitch?
Slightly, yeah. The first 60 minutes you sort of enjoy it while you're still in the game. And I thought the fans were unbelievable today. See how many that they brought down, and they look like they're enjoying themselves. Just a shame we couldn't score or get the result for them. But we know they'll be behind us the rest of the season, and to keep having that support away games is brilliant.